Future Sailor Daisy respectfully requests permission to come aboard. Hi. I'm a new recruit for the U.S. Navy. I'm going to be going into the nuclear field, and I'm actually pretty excited about it. I'm making this blog to kind of help other new recruits on the journey that I've decided to take on. So if you guys ever want to toss out comments, concerns, questions, basically things that you're wondering about. At this point in time, I won't have all the answers, but if there are answers that can be gotten, I'd like to either have them or have you ask so I can go look them up. So if you have anything that I can find out, I would be delighted to look it up for you, because then I know it too. Well, the first time you go in to talk to a recruiter, you walk in, tell them your name, where you're from, why you're interested in the Navy, and hopefully that recruiter will first off get you looking at the assessment test. The assessment test is a little bit like the ASVAB, but kind of a simpler version. It's less, we're going to do all the testing, and it's a lot more, let's see how you do once you did the test. So it's going to be mostly math, English, and paragraph comprehension, and like word knowledge. So they're going to ask you, what is the meaning of this word? Can you understand this paragraph and tell us what they were trying to tell you? And then some basic math. I mean, we're talking a little bit of it got into algebra, which was fun, but not really anything much harder than that. Biggest things on the math section: make sure that you have your multiplication done. Have it in your head, have it ready. You're not going to have a calculator. You're not gonna be able to look it up. You're not gonna have your phone, and you don't want to. This test isn't about can you type it into a calculator faster. This test is about how good are you at math, because the last thing you want to do is ace the math section beyond your own ability and end up stuck in a career that's not good for you. See, I may not be that smart, but I'm really good at math and science. Those are my fortes. The problem is, you get too far into the biologies and you kind of lost my interest. You get too far into certain kinds of math, and part of them I just haven't taken those classes yet, so I don't know how I'll do. But what I really love is when kind of math and science kind of come together in that cool little place of chemistry. So the nuclear field was actually just the place that felt most suited to me. I don't tend to do as much with technology or computers, so I'm not really as interested in going into like the technical stuff like cryptology, and you might actually know more about the different computer branches than I do. I want to kind of stick with the actual engine mechanics, so I'm actually hoping to get mechanics mate, because I really like the hard kind of get together with the engine, get to know like how the inside of the engine works, and I'd really like to kind of keep you guys filled in on that journey. Right now that journey is studying my start manual, which is really boring. It is insanely dry, because so is all studying. I'm sorry. The few people out there who just kind of really love studying, those people need help. No offense to any of my fellow nukes. The first thing you're going to want to look at is your Sailor's Creed. Your Sailor's Creed is essentially your wedding vows to the military. I mean, when you walk in and enlist and you sign that paper saying, I'm going to do it, I'm going to come in, you're saying I do to an entire life. So your Sailor's Creed is going to be your best friend. There's a reason that it exists, and it's not just because they like making you do more work. It's because they want you to know who you are. They want you to know what you are, and they want you to know what you're doing there. The 11 General Orders of a Century are another big one. It's basically saying a really rough-cut version of, in the military, I promise to do all of these things all the time. Well, basically, just to give you an idea of, no matter where you're at, the things that you should be abiding by. The last one you're definitely going to need to know rank and recognition. Looks like that. Because the last thing you want to be doing as a brand new, enlisted recruit is saluting the wrong person or not saluting the right person. So I need to get a little bit more information on that, because I'm going to admit, I have my Sailor's Creed down, I'm working on my general orders, I need to work on my recognition. Because you can get in a lot of trouble for not saluting when you should, and I don't think any of us want to have any more push-ups than they're going to be tossing at us. Another thing to be working on is, even as soon as you decide you're going to start talking to a recruiter, as soon as you've decided, yes, this is the life I want, get in shape. It's not like it's going to hurt you. I mean, the worst that you're going to be is in slightly better shape than you are right now. Start doing your push-ups, doing your sit-ups, crunches, and going for the occasional run. It's not going to do you any harm. So, that being said, I'm going to see if I can keep you guys updated. I won't be able to tell you what I'm doing in school because, there's a little bit of stuff on that they have to keep under wraps. But yeah, if you have anything that you really want me to look up for you, I'd be happy to do that. Future Sailor Daisy respectfully requests permission to go ashore. Have a good day.